So people will only understand something that they have really truly felt themselves. You could explain things a million times, and until somebody has lived it and felt it and absorbed it in the right way, it means nothing. So that means we really have to get better at explaining to our children and to our coworkers or to everybody else what something really means, right? So, for instance, I have a red-legged tree frog that lives in my pool in the back, and it comes and visits us, and we can pet it. They can live up to 10 years. It is endangered, and there aren't very many of them left, and that is because we, as a people, we use too many chemicals because we want instant gratification and we don't want weeds in our yard, even though weeds are medicinal. We have pollutants that come from making industrial things and are using our cars and all these other components, and I'm not blaming any one thing. I'm just saying there's many factors, right? But I studied chemicals, and I'm a landscaper. I went to college for it, done it for many years. I don't use chemicals in my own yard. I do it the hard way. I pull weeds. So it's a safe haven for this frog and the birds that I encourage in my yard, and I do things, an old-fashioned way. And I love that, and I think it's important, and we need to teach others how to do that so that if they love the frogs, they can make an ecosystem for them. We need to plant more trees that are now on fire, and we need to leave big trees when they are there and not remove them all just for lumber, because they don't come back as fast as you'd think. So there's many components to making this world last longer and be less poisonous and sad. And a lot of it has to do with communication, like I was saying, because you will never understand that unless you've seen that frog and you've touched that frog, or you have fallen in love with that forest. If you just live in the concrete jungle and your concern is about, your next paycheck and that fancy meal, you might not ever give a shit about the frog. But the frog is important to you nonetheless if you want to live here forever. So I guess we all need to get much better at understanding each other and communicating and making this world better so we have a place to live. Much love.